Hello out there, the Grand Mistress of Shadowstyle JR here, and welcome back to Shadowrun Dragonfall. Last time we finished up in the hotel, got a bit of information as to what's going on, and as it turns out, the reason why Monica died was because we were stumbling into the lair of a dragon, Shadowrunner. So, what we've got going on now is we have some stuff to do. We have some potential missions that we can do. Ultimately, we've got to raise $50,000 to pay Alice for her information. But we got to run at the Pharma Laboratory Complex. Or we can go see Samuel Beckenbauer about a job. So, let's talk to Sammy, shall we? Because we need the money. We got like 84 nuyen. Guten Tag, Elf. Can I help you with something? I heard that you wanted to talk about a job? Yes, I do. Thank you for coming so promptly. Tell me, what do you know about the humanist polyglot? Well, they're an anti-human hate. They're an anti-human hate group, which is synonymous with monster. The largest and most well-funded of its kind. Instigators of the Night of Rage and the enemy of everything that I stand for. Night of Rage, a worldwide race riot that took place in February of 2039. Thousands of innocent metahumans were attacked, beaten, and killed. Women and children were corralled into warehouses for protection, and then burned alive when the structures were put to the torch. This is what Humanist stands for. This is the agenda that its leaders will strive to advance. They will not be satisfied until all metahumans, everywhere, are driven from the face of the earth. Okay, so a very violent racial supremacy group that will stop at nothing to eradicate everyone that's not them. Where have I heard about that before? In this century. Shadowrun is a very political game, in case you can't tell. So anybody who thinks that games should not have politics, this game is not for you. Yesterday, I overheard one of my assistants talking on his call. He was yelling, clearly agitated. I questioned him and he confided in me. What he told me made my blood run cold. What did he tell you? His brother, Tuck, works for a smuggling operation in Shotnest. Apparently, these smugglers accepted a contract from Volker Stahl. Stahl is a vicious ideologue, and the leader of the Berlin chapter of Humanist. The cargo that the smugglers are delivering includes a large quantity of an extremely hazardous chemical agent. Naturally, this fills me with unease. Whatever Stahl has planned, it can't be good for us. I want you to infiltrate the smuggling operation that is delivering the shipment. Once you arrive at the Humanist compound, you will find out what they're planning to do with the chemical and put a stop to it. What makes you think they'll talk to me? I mean, I'm not human either. Many of these smugglers are metahumans. If you travel with them, Humanists will allow you into the compound. The rest will be up to you. Why would Humanists deal with a metahuman-run operation? I mean, besides, you know, the typical hypocrisy that such movements exhibit on a daily basis. Presumably because they are the best option available. Stahl is nothing if not a pragmatist. He will work with metahumans whenever it suits him to do so. When he's finished with them, he'll discard them and move on. Wouldn't it be easier to just hijack the shipment? Why allow it into the Humanist compound at all? No. Stopping the shipment will not stop humanists. They would merely acquire them. For a pack of snarling racists, they're extremely well funded. Now, speaking of funding, I have contacted sister organizations across Berlin and taken up a collection. Between us, we have raised 22,000 nuyen. As a payment. Heck yes! Excellent. I am relieved. I will make arrangements for your meeting with the smugglers. The elf, leader is an elf who calls himself Maxim. Takes you upon to Shadowrunning, and you will find him waiting there. Best of luck to you, CrimsonTalon, and good hunting. Know that you are doing a great thing for the metahumans of Berlin. Efforts will not go unrecognized. Anything I can do to stomp out bigotry. Figured I'd run it. Figured I'd run it into you here, boss. Want to be sure I caught you before you headed off. CrimsonTalon, we need to have a talk about this humanist geek. Go ahead, Dietrich, I'm listening. Well, I've got a history with humanists. I fought them back in '39 during the Night of Rage. Hell of a thing that was. I remember the terror, the senseless violence, the murdered children. I remember this little dwarf boy. They stuffed his body in the gutter. I still see his face, all bruised and broken. This day it still makes my blood boil. Anyway, long story short, we beat him. Berlin's punks and anarchists all came together. We stopped the living track out of those racist pigs. All good people died that night, and we put down some of the bad ones too. Let me guess. You want to come to the humanist front so you can help finish the job? That's part of it, sure. But it's not the whole story. I don't just want to come on this front, boss. I have to come. It's my nephew Alexander. He's signed on with Humanis, driven to it by his worthless sack of a dad, no doubt. Take it that his father, your brother, is a Humanist member too? Nah, that'd take a level of conviction, a quality that he thoroughly lacks. My best is that he's treating Humanist as a boarding school. They feed and house their recruits, and that's money that he'd rather spend on himself. So he dumped his boy off on them, and mind the fact that they're fascist swine. I've got to get Alexander out of there, CrimsonTalon, before it's too late. Those monsters are experts at warping our minds. It's how their disgusting ideology propagates. I wonder, do they have any notable message boards on the Matrix? So I'm asking you, as a personal favor, to let me come along on the ride. I'll have to get into that compound, CrimsonTalon. I have to find Alexander. I have to turn him around before those animals and make him do something unforgivable. Of course, Dietrich, I couldn't keep you from something like this. Thanks, boss. Never doubted you'd bring me, of course. Too good a woman for that. But it's all good to hear, all the same. Alright. Let's take on Humanis first. Okay, so of course Dietrich has to come along. Just in case we need one. Let's bring in Blitz. And let's roll with Glory here. Just in case I need to get up close and personal on these bastards. Sorry, Iger. You gotta sit this one out. The U-Bahn rattles to a halt at the edge of Kreuzberg. You're only a few blocks away from Schotteness, the keys that Maxim and his smugglers call home. According to Samuel, they should be expecting you. Oh, that's not a happy name. But I got my gun. I got my pistol. This ain't no party. This ain't no disco. This ain't no fooling around. Look, boss, I just want to thank you for bringing me along on this one. It means a lot. I don't sweat about it, even Shadowrunners and families. Alexander, he's a good kid, you know. We've all been there for him. If I hadn't run off to Berlin and left him with his worthless sack of a dad, he'd never fallen in with those humanist pigs in the first place. Let's go find my nephew. Let's crack all the humanist skulls we can along the way. Fuckers have them coming in more ways than I can count. Well, at least there's some people in this keys who aren't dicks. So we gotta find a donor list for humanists as well. Well, that being Paul, I don't know where you think you're headed, but you should turn around and go back the way you came. We have business on the other side of your barricade. One way or another, that's where I'm going. Well, you look like you can handle yourself. But still, there's people out there bad news. The gang's on the other side of this barricade who'd skin you alive as soon as they look at you. Trust me, I've gone up against worse. And I'm about to go up against worse, because I'm about to go up against literal racist fascists. I suppose I shall take off some catharsis from the current political climate that exists in reality. Alright, fine. If that's what you really want, we won't try to stop you. Let them by, Sergey. Maxim, top 100. Well, if it isn't muscle that Talk promised us. Look who it is, everyone. The new hires have elected to grace us with their presence. Nice of you to join us. You're late, chummer. Well, you come highly recommended, so I suppose I'll overlook it. I certainly hope so. For your sake. Violin people, be ready. There's rough country between us and the meeting site. We might run into trouble along the way. "20 minutes into your trip, the van comes to a screeching halt. Maxim presses his face to the passenger window. With a mix of anger and dread on his face, tell her he doesn't like what he sees. Damn it. I knew this was gonna happen. I fucking knew it. Everyone pile out of the van. Get ready, CrimsonTalon. I'm going to need some muscle in a second. Hello out there. Welcome to Rambok territory. This case belongs to SurfTurf slag. Has for months. You better clear on her our way before they show up and force you out. SurfTurf? Those tunnel rats? They're ancient history. Go ahead and call them if you don't believe me. Scream as loud as you want. They won't hear you. We've buried them last week. Congratulations on your victory. You must have taken some losses in the fight, though. I'm betting you're not at 100%. Why don't you let us cross the bridge in peace? There's no need for any bloodshed today. You know what? You're absolutely right. We don't need to fight. We just spare us a small tool, and we'll be more than happy to let you cross our bridge. I'm saying 500 nuyen per van. Otherwise, you better find another way to get where you're going. Because this bridge is ours, and nobody crosses without paying a toll. So a toll is a toll, and a roll is a roll. And if we don't pay no tolls, then y'all don't eat no rolls. Using my charisma there. Distract him. Let's get into the battle. Ah, perfect. I love it when a plan comes together. We literally started with a bang. ley line. This ganger right there. Bad guys over there, so let's move right over here. Thanks for the aid. Let's focus on the Conqueror. Because if he goes down, so does that Spirit. Closer. Okay. Dribble. That missed. That's all right. Get one attack in here at least. Alright, and missed. That guy's dead. Mine, where are you going? Nuts. Nuts. 17%. At least that did a little damage. Right, let's go around and play some dice. This armor. Everybody's just running this around that guy now. Maxim's alive. Gangers and the turrets are gone. Of course, the turrets we got off like first thing because we just straight up blew it up. Well, that was unpleasant. All a part of the job, though, eh? I gotta admit, CrimsonTalon, the attack has made me nervous. We're running late from low on ammo, and there's no time to call for reinforcements. Whatever way you slice it, we'll be going into this meet at our best. When we roll up on the meeting site, be ready. We need the element of surprise if negotiations go south. Gotcha, Maxim. Nice shooting back there, by the way. Thanks. Kiss ass. I don't kiss ass. I kick ass. Yeah, poor no mere mercs. Warning! Highly dangerous chemical agent. Do not take internally. Avoid contact with skin, eyes, mouth, and clothing. Increases aggression and reduces impulse control when inhaled. Avoid breathing fumes or vapor. Important! Do not proceed unless material data safety data sheet has been read and understood. Talk to your doctor about insane. Talk to your doctor about Grumpanex. Grumpanex from Anger Code. The Humanist compound smells like a locker room, and it doesn't look much better. Calling the building run down would be an understatement. Paint is peeling off of the cheap Durlast walls, and the tiles on the floor are mired with decades worth of grime. It's an old, ugly place, perfectly suited to the old, ugly ideology being practiced here. You enter the compound. The information that Samuel Beckenbauer sent you here to find lies somewhere ahead. Let's hope that there are some of these footlockers that don't have codes on them. Nope, they all have codes on them. Okay, so oh, great. I think my pen already died. It did. codes. So, right. Let's pick part 2. Accidentally nudged my mouse. Accidentally nudged my mouse way over. Handwritten note written on the table. Three is 2, 6, 1, 9. Okay. Let's go ahead and open that one. Okay, 269. Booker's personal code is Pride. You know, that goeth before a fall. Alright, this is what I brought you for, Blitz. Got some pay data. Alexander Farmer. There's the one. Recruit access codes. Okay, so recruit access codes. We don't know which ones are which right now. Couples we already got. So let's see. 4. I'll just write them all down and we'll see how things shape out here. 7, 6, 2, 6, 1, 9. Already got that one down. 14, 9, 3, 7, 0, 6, 2, 1, 1, 4. 2 away from Great Rush album. 1, 1, 0, 6. Okay. Oh, and I've got some karma points, but yeah. terminal. And that's what we wanted for the phone. All that sounds so familiar. It's the same old bigoted stuff that you hear for real, just in a different guise. Okay, so 4176, that's not it. 1409, that's not it. 3706, that was it. Okay, so cross off the ones that I use here. Send that to the stash. Okay, so 76. Nope. 1409. Yep. Time to find a note. Oh, good news about Alex there. He's not playing the game. Okay, 4176 is it. Alright. Find a cred stick. Got some money. 2114. Nope. So by process of elimination, 1106. Alright. Armory is purity. Last one, 2114. Has nothing in it. Okay. Well, we got all of that. So the armory is purity. Purity and pride. Again, why do I feel... Well, I feel so uncomfortable at how familiar this all sounds. Send stash. Send stash. Send stash. I don't have drone control, so I can't do anything with those. Rack. Send that item to the stash. That item to the stash. We're just getting all kinds of good stuff from Stealing from the bigots, aren't we? See, this is why you do everything you can to inconvenience fascists. For one thing, you'll get a lot of neat stuff out of it. For another thing, it's inconveniencing fascists. Who doesn't love that? Alright, I've gotten everything I can get here. Alright. Here we go. Alright. And now that we're starting to get into this place, I'm going to go ahead and pause here. And then next time, let's go bash the fash. See you then. Later, y'all.